Hi there, this is Pat from CodingWithEmpathy.com. So I've been having some thoughts on after watching this guy on YouTube. He's a pretty well-known figure. He's available on all the social media platforms, and he talks about the hustler's life. Yeah, you might have guessed that. I'm talking about Gary Vee. If you haven't heard about Gary Vee, you should check this guy out. He does some amazing stuff. Gary is a guy who's puts in work hours. He puts in a lot of hours and he achieves a lot of things. And the cool thing is he shares all of this. He shares what he's doing. He's puts himself out there. He answers questions, and he's just living a hustler's life. He's defining the hustler's life, I think. And it's really cool what he's doing. And he's motivating, he's helpful, he's inspirational, he puts out content like crazy. He has a team around him that does lovely stuff. But this video isn't really about him, but it's about what he represents. He represents the glorified work ethic, the life saying you need to put in the hours, you need to work hours in, hours out to achieve something in life. Now, Gary Vee is unique, and he proves it. He doesn't say it. He proves it with what he does, with what he says, and what he shows. Right? He shows the result. And now, we just see what goes out. But when you're followed around with a camera every day, and you do put out content, and you can see the reactions, reactions. It is quite easy to see that he is content. He's happy. And this is something he likes, he enjoys. And it's working for him, right? It's working for him. Now, we can't all be Gary Vee. He is this unique personality. But if you think back look back at yourself, anyone who wants to achieve something has to put in the work. If you have any kind of goal or aspiration, you need to put in the work to get there, right? And you need to find your purpose, and you need to find your motivation. What is it that drives you? The thing is, I've experienced this, and I think many others around me experience this. On the one hand, you want the end result. And you're willing to put in hours, you're willing to put in effort, but then you're still focused on just getting the end result, and that's kind of it. And what happens is you may get that result, but what then? You just set a new goal? Yeah, maybe. That may work for people. So goal-driven, right? But then I think you're really driven by having goals, right? That is your purpose, setting goals and achieving them. But things there'll always be another goal, and you need to feel that sense of contentment. I think the sense of contentment to not burn out completely. So what I'm trying to get at here is, if you can feel that sense of contentment while you're driving for a goal, perfect. What happens is that'll be your motivation. That'll push you further. If you, on the other hand, don't feel that contentment until you've reached that goal, then I can almost guarantee you that basically this is what's going to drive you down. Because if you push and push and push and you don't get that positive cycle, you don't get that feedback to yourself saying this is something good, which is good for you, it won't work, right? You're going to crash, you're going to burn. This is what burnout is. This is what, this is why people drop out of work. This is why people get sick. What you need to do is find something that drives you every single day. Something you enjoy, something you love, something which gives you something back. So the work itself becomes becomes the purpose. So we don't all have to work the crazy hours like Gary Vee does. I mean, again, that's him. That's what drives him. And if any of you have read anything in my blog, anything I write about, I talk about work-life balance. I talk about how software developers put in the hours, but they don't need to. They don't need to work crazy hours just to get things done for other people. Put in the hours if that's what drives you. But don't do it for other people. Don't do it for other reasons, right? But if there's one thing which you could take away from this video, it's this. You need to define your purpose. Don't let others define that for you. You define who you are. You define what drives you, and you define what you need to do to be happy at life. Another thing to get from Gary Vee, which is that's one thing I'm getting, is you can always work harder with the time you have. All right, guys. I hope you guys have got something from this video. Go out. I mean, what's your purpose? Share that with me. What is your purpose? Is there anything I can do to help you get your purpose? Get you closer to where you want to be? Leave me a message. Reach out to me on Twitter. Reach out to me on YouTube, whatever. I'm at Pavson on all social media. So like, subscribe, share. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.